past weekend, Marvel was at San Diego Comic-Con and they announced just a mass amount of their future titles from Marvel's the rest of Phase 4 and Phase 5 and 6, even parts of 6. So I just wanted to go over some of these projects that we already know that's coming. So the first is these little Groot, I Am Groot series. They're just mini shorts episodes, and I don't know, I guess it can be a little fun. I wouldn't take too much about it. It's like I said, they're just an overarching story that will be a little shorts, and maybe we'll see some significance, but we'll see how it goes. She-Hulk Attorney at Law should be an interesting series. I do have an issue with the Disney Plus shows, and it kind of goes throughout that the Disney Plus shows are just B tier in general. They don't put as much effort into the TV shows as they do the movies, and nor should they. But you look at something like The Boys, and you look at other TV shows that are A-list TV shows, and I don't know, these Disney Plus shows are just kind of okay, so I don't know what I'm expecting. I will say this She-Hulk trailer showed Daredevil, and that's pretty cool, especially because Daredevil's a lawyer and she's a lawyer, so I am interested to see what they end up going with the show. And then you got the Hulk in it, and so it could be good. We'll definitely see, though. I guess there's an untitled Halloween special that is just according to this Rotten Tomatoes website I'm looking at, and I can't really say anything about it, but you have Moon Knight, you have Blade, so we'll see what they do. I assume this Halloween special won't be anything significant, though. The next major movie is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and a trailer dropped, and we learned a lot. For one, at least in the trailer, it's shown that every one of the Queen Regent's family is dead. So this must take place before the snap or whatever, and Shuri, it must have been dusted, because we all know Shuri's alive. But we will definitely see. We have Namor the Submariner being the primary antagonist, so it should be very interesting to see now that we have Namor in here. You do see a Black Panther in there. Is that Shuri? Is that going to be somebody else? I guess we'll have to see. And then we also have Riri Williams, who's like basically the next Iron Man type character moving forward. So it has potential, absolutely. I don't know. The trailer didn't impress me too much, but definitely emotional with Chadwick Boseman's death and everything, and they're definitely going to address it. So I'm very excited for this. Then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. And again, this is something where I don't really expect too much. No different than the Halloween special. No different than the little short Groot things. This is all kind of just building towards Guardians 3. So, I don't know. This is just kind of take it for what it's worth and enjoy what you can and when you can. You have Ant-Man and Wasp in Phase 5 to start it. And Ant-Man and Wasp should be really good, as you have the introduction of Kang. Well, I guess not the introduction, because that was in Loki, but now he's starting to interact with the Avengers and everything, so should be interesting here. Then you got Guardians 3, and this will be like the end of an era for Guardians by the seams of things. And yeah, that should be good as well. Might be pretty emotional depending on how they decide to end everything, or if they decide to come back. Then you have Secret Invasion, which is essentially a Nick Fury Disney Plus show, and I don't know, this will lead into a later project with Secret War, but will this have to do with the scroll that like the comics are based on? You do have Emilia Clarke joining the cast, so we will see. I really do hope it has to do with the scroll invasion and everything, and them replacing everything. So I am pretty excited for this. I think this might be the one Disney Plus series that really brings the Disney Plus Marvel projects to the next level. The next we got the Marvels, and Miss Marvel was a pretty fun show, and now you got the other you got Miss Marvel. They did some sort of a place swap in the after credits of Miss Marvel. So this is a pretty big movie here, where instead of just Marvel 2, you have, or Miss Marvel 2, Captain Marvel 2, you have just the Marvels with, you got Captain Marvel, you got Miss Marvel, and then you got Monica Rambeau all joining the adventure. So something along the lines of Captain Marvel goes to Monica to get help to go get Miss Marvel, and then they fight some sort of villain. We will see what they do. I guess you can play the Internals space stuff going on also into this. You got the Echo series, and the Echo series, like, Echo and Hawkeye was okay, but you didn't really get that much shining moments. So I will be interested to see what's going on here. Kingpin might be in it, and maybe this is where you get all the other Defenders, from like Jessica Jones to like Charlie Cox and Vincent. So Kingpin, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones. That would really up the game, so I definitely am looking forward to that. Loki Season 2 will be another interesting, very interesting show, especially with how everything ended in the last season. This might be very interesting and lead really heavily into the next Avengers movies. You got Blade, which now we're diving into the supernatural. There was a rumor that the Blade was at the end of Eternals, stopping Dane Whitman, Kit Harington, from embracing his destiny, and grabbing the sword. So we'll see what they do. It seems like Blade is like the new Fury, but that's just based on that one after credit scene. So I guess a spin-off of the new Wakanda series, you got the Ironheart series. So this is just going to be like, essentially, if Iron Man wasn't basically a new Iron Man show, but not quite an Iron Man show, as you got Riri instead of Iron Man. So we'll see what they do and go from there, kind of thing. You got Agatha, the Agatha TV show, and I'm really looking forward to this, just based on how Multiverse of Madness ended. I think the star of the Disney Plus shows and is this next series, the Daredevil Born Again, 18 episodes, which is much longer than most episodes when it comes to Daredevil and everything. So I will be interested to see what happens here, and if you get Chadwick Boseman, and it's still unclear though if the other cast from the Netflix show is going to be reprising its role. You got Captain America, A New World Order. So now this is Cap as Anthony Mackie being Cap, and obviously with the after credit scene and the whole New World Order, you got Sharon Carter, who should be the new antagonist. Then you got the Thunderbolts, which is just like a group of villains like Zemo and U.S. Agent. So this is kind of like a Disney Plus show coming to the big screen. And then that's really it for Phase 5. Now Phase 6, they did say that they're going to have more than what was announced, but they did decide, they announced some things here. What we know so far is we know 100% Fantastic Four in Phase 6, and this is a very big deal. They've never made a good Fantastic Four movie. So this is Marvel's chance to redeem Fantastic Four, which is very appropriate given like Fantastic Four is like the founding fathers of Marvel. With no Fantastic Four, who knows? Stan Lee would have quit, and yeah, so I really hope they bring this with redemption. And we don't know if John Krasinski will play Reed Richards. So he was Reed Richards in Multiverse of Madness, but that doesn't mean that Reed Richards is the same Reed Richards in our main timeline or main multiverse. Like how in Multiverse of Madness, or Captain Marvel was a different actress completely. It wasn't Brie Larson, so there's that. And no real official announcement out of this year's Comic-Con, but we know what's coming is Deadpool 3, and who knows what will go on with this. And then you got the Armored War series. This was actually announced at last year's the last time Marvel made big announcements, not the most recent one, but this is basically a War Machine show. So I would definitely suspect Ironheart, Riri Williams, to make an appearance in Armored Wars, but this is more like Don Cheadle's War Machine show. Not Shang-Chi 2, and I absolutely loved Shang-Chi, and again, this is nothing official, but we all know it's going to get a sequel. And then according to this, there's Spider-Man 4. This is just purely speculative, and we do know that the Venom symbiote is now in the universe, and it's unclear if the symbiote will be the same way with Venom, like how it's done in Venom, where he attaches to him and he talks to him and everything like that. And we'll see if it's symbiote based. Then the two big ones is the Avengers Kang Destiny and Secret Wars, and I am fully suspecting these two Avengers movies to be like Infinity War and Endgame, with the first one ending on some crazy cliffhanger and then Secret Wars concluding everything. That concludes Phase 6. Like I said, though, there is also going to be more stuff coming out in Phase 6. So we'll see what else they include here. But anything like you can do Eternals 2, you can do anything like the second seasons of the various Disney Plus shows. I guess there's also going to be a Wonder Man show. There's a Wakanda TV show coming, and an unrelated, apparently, an Okoye TV show, who is also Wakanda. So yeah, I guess there's also an untitled Scarlett Johansson production. And who knows what this is gonna be like, but yeah, I guess this can be like an A-Force type movie. I have no idea. Will she be what's her name? We also got one thing I know that's not listed on here is What If Season 2. What If Season 1 was okay and was some of the episodes were good, some of them were hit or miss kind of thing, but it ended pretty good. So yeah, that's the episode, and thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next episode. Please remember to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.